But I was like, wait a minute. So is she saying that the boyfriend thinks he's the baby father, but low key he really not the baby father and he don't know? Like, do we need to get Mari on the Cabaret? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, do we need to get Mari on the Cabaret?
Let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga L, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. First gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo.
What's up, Lucci Gang? It's your girl, Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with Vlogmas Day 12, and today I'm going to be recapping Jocelyn's Cabaret episode, Jocelyn's Cabaret, Texas, episode 14. Okay, so if you would like to get into a little tea with me, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, ding, ding. And let's get it. Okay, so Jocelyn's Cabaret, Texas, episode 14. Okay, they arrive in Cancun, Mexico, and everyone is on a sprinter and they're discussing, the show they had the night before, and then, the drama that happened after the show, where Jocelyn was saying someone was not going to be able to go to Mexico. One person was going to get eliminated. Raven had told Rose that her breath was hot. She thinks she might have halitosis and all that. So they were just talking about that, and y'all remember Rose had walked off and went and sat in the van and was crying. So Queen Envy asked Rose, like, what made her walk off, after Jocelyn was chewing her out, and Raven had told her, she thinks she might have got gingivitis or, flame a hot tongue. I don't know. But Rose was saying that she felt like Raven was trying to play in her face, because she was just like, if you really was concerned, why you didn't pull me to the side, like, what's going on, girly? Like, your breath a little, instead of trying to embarrass her in front of Jocelyn and everybody else, which I do agree with. I feel like she could have pulled her to the side, but I mean, it's reality TV. People be looking for a moment, and that's just the way it goes. But I do understand why she felt like Raven was playing her face, because it's like, also, why you didn't been say nothing? Hygiene has been a thing. Y'all been talking about Henny cat stink. Why you didn't bring it up then? Like, why did you wait until Jocelyn said I was one of her top 3 to win the 50K to all of a sudden be like, oh, your breath is hot? Like, it was a little weird. Y'all know I've been kind of like getting irritated with Rose for letting the other girls, put a battery in her back. But I mean, this instance, it's kind of like, that is weird. As soon as Jocelyn say I'm in the top 3, now all of a sudden I got halitosis. Like, that's crazy. Okay. Now during this little exchange, Henny decides to chime in, like, girl, smell like somebody took a boo-boo in your mouth, your breath hot, you got dragon breath, all that. And I do feel like Henny was picking with her, because even after they did that little back and forth exchange, they changed the subject and started talking about, like, well, do you guys think that there's going to be a possible elimination? And Henny brought it back up again, started messing with Rose again. Like, why you picking with this girl? I understand she feel this type of way, like, oh, we had already had our discussion and squashed it. Now every time you get around these girls, you all of a sudden got a new issue with me. I understand that, but it's like, girl, why you picking with the girl? She left it alone. The subject was changed. Now you back messing with the girl. It's like, leave her alone, Henny. Because now it's giving bully. Like, no shade. Now it's giving bully, okay? So they start screaming and arguing at each other. And, like I said, Henny says that she feels like Rose is letting the other girls get in her head. And, Rose was just like, you played me and I felt the type of way, so I fell back from you. Now, it did seem like when they had their discussion and was hugging each other and hugged it out, it did seem like Rose was going to let it go. And then when she went and talked to the other girls, it was kind of just like, no, I got to not let it go. So I do understand where Rose is coming from. But it's just like, so what? Because Rose was saying like they weren't real friends, but they were like friends. I'm like, if she wasn't your real friend, then like, baby, let it go. So as Henny and Rose are going back and forth on the bus, screaming at each other, it starts to get personal. Now, Henny starts saying some things that Rose confided in her and told her about when they were cool. And she starts bringing up the fact that Rose's boyfriend is not her actual baby's father. And I just feel like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I don't like when people are not cool anymore and they start trying to tell each other tea. Like, I think that's lame as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think that is so goofy. Like, that's why I don't trust people. That's why I don't hang out with a lot of people. That's why even when you see me hanging out with people, I do not be telling people my personal business, because people are really weird like that and be doing lame shit like that. Like, don't piss me off. But I was like, wait a minute. So is she saying that the boyfriend thinks he's the baby father, but low key he really not the baby father and he don't know? Like, do we need to get Mari on the Cabaret? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, do we need to get Mari on the Cabaret? Because that's what it was given, okay? So at this point, I know that there's going to be some hands thrown, because it's like, girl, things are getting intense and you telling personal tea. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know hands are about to get thrown, okay? Now, they yelling at Henny like, get off the bus, get off the bus. And she like, no, I'm ready to go now. Girl, there's a little bitty old space on the bus. Just get off the bus. Like, why you want to run on the bus? Like, for real, make it make sense, sister. Why would you want to run on the bus on that tiny little space? Like, Henny, stop it. Okay, so they get off the bus, they go change into their wrestling clothes and all that. Like, it was a whole big thing. Like, y'all don't want each other that bad if y'all want to go change clothes. I ain't gonna lie, because as soon as we step off the bus, if I need that, I'm getting that. I don't care what I got on. I don't care. I don't care if I got my church clothes on, sister. You gonna get it right there. But yeah, they wanted to go change clothes and all that. They meet in the grass, all in like a circle. Like, it was a little extra. I ain't gonna lie, but whatever. Okay, so they finally get it going. Now, round one, for like a good 30 seconds, I want to say, they was hugging each other. It looked like they was both trying to get each other in the headlock, but couldn't get it. So they both was just like giving, you need a hug, I need a hug, you need a hug, I need a hug. We hugging, okay? For like a full 30 seconds. And then I guess Rose's finger went in Henny's mouth, and Henny got that taking a bite out of grime out her finger. And they broke up the hug, and Rose was wearing her real hair. I don't know why she ain't try to put like, I don't know, something over her head. I don't know, baby, but Henny was dragging her by her little afro and just mink all upside her head. Like, she was pulling her hair so hard. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, her hair was just coming out in clumps. I'm like, Lord, why this girl ain't have some Meek Mill braids in or something? Like, if y'all was going to take the time to change clothes, give me 2 straight backs. Give me 2 little braids or something. Like, damn. Okay, now round 2. Oh my gosh. Round 2 irritated me. They was talking for a good 10 minutes. Yeah, you had the problem, so you run up. No, you run up. Well, yeah, you want to run up. You run up. No, you run up. You run up. You run up. Run up. Like, for like 10 whole minutes. I'm like, can we go old school? Y'all remember back in the day when y'all taking too long to get it on, so somebody from each side just push the other one into each other so y'all could just collide and get it going? I was waiting for them to do that. Like, somebody push them into each other, please, because all of this, you had one of this, no, you had one of this, so you had one. So I'm like, yo, this is going on for too long. Like, the girls in the background having full dance breakdowns and all of this, like, because they taking so long. I'm like, damn, what's good, sister? Do y'all want to get it on or not? Like, what's tea? Okay, now out of nowhere, in the middle of them doing the talking, I think Rose was like, okay, this kind of like my chance to get one up on her. So she tried to just run up out of nowhere and sneak Hennessy. But Hennessy, she was prepared already and just got the pulling her by her hair, dragging her by her hair. I was like she was pulling her hair out from the root. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I felt really bad. Okay. Now, the third round, to me, there were less punches thrown, but this round was more brutal to me because it was like they was digging and clawing and biting and trying to leave marks on each other's face. Now, I will say on this third round, Rose finally got some licks in though, because when they was pulling and tugging, it was like she finally got a few little licks in on Henny. I'm like, okay, Rose, get something up in there, girl, because you letting this girl drag you, okay? Like, she hitting the blunt, her drag, okay? Like, yeah. Whew, I mean, And I just feel like they've been pressing her to fight Henny this whole time. And it's like, y'all really shouldn't have. Because look what happened. She's clearly not a fighter. She's not a fighter. Like, I feel like they should have just left it alone for real. So they go in the house. Now, apparently off camera, Jocelyn had gave them instructions like, don't go in the house until she get there. You know, of course, we know that the master bedroom is going to be Jocelyn's, of course, but after they are done rumbling and scratching and biting and clawing at each other, Hennessy decides that she's going to take the master bedroom. Now, in the confessionals, the OG's like, oh snap, Jocelyn gonna get us. Why y'all didn't say nothing to this girl face and let her know, like, girl, Jocelyn is going to bite your nose off your face and fry it up and saute it and barbecue it and have it for lunch if you don't get up out the master bedroom. But yeah, so that's the room that Henny decided to take. And all I was thinking is, oh my gosh, they lucky Jocelyn is not on anymore, because she probably would have ate her up, like literally barbecued her. Okay. So the OGs, Danny and Andrea and Raven, discuss how some of the newbies get too drunk every single day and that they should put some kind of lemon on it. And I mean, it's like, I haven't saw any of them come and mess up at rehearsals or mess up at performances. So it's just like, what's the issue? You know what I'm saying? I can understand if it was starting to interfere with their work. I mean, if they want to let their livers suffer and just be getting drunk every day, like, let them do whatever they want to do. I mean, they grown. At the end of the day, like, what's the issue? It's not affecting anything. The performances are still going great. So it's like, what's the problem? It's given that y'all mad that they over there having fun. Like, I don't know. That's what it's given. So Jocelyn arrives and she is not happy that Henny slept in that master bedroom. And she says that if Henny thinks she's entitled, or if she even feels like Henny thinks she's entitled, she's going home. She's not going to deal with it. She's the HBIC, okay? Then Jocelyn says, why it look like y'all been fighting? And Rose was like, you know, me and Henny, we was rumbling in the grass. And Jocelyn is like, so y'all came right in rumbling instead of coming right in and rehearsing and we have a show tonight? Make it make sense. But clock it though. Jocelyn went wrong for that. Like, yeah, y'all too busy trying to argue over hot breaths and baby daddies when y'all got a show in a few hours and y'all need to be running the routine. Okay? So Raven says that Rose started it. Because she was like, you know, Rose was like, we could get it right now. Now, Rose may have said like, yeah, we can run it right now. But Hennessy started with the girl on the bus. Like, keep it a buck. Hennessy started. Like, Henny kicked it off for her. She kept picking with the girl on the bus. So, like, be for real. If you going to tell it all, Raven. Say that Henny kept picking with her and she finally got fed up and said, okay, we can run it. Like, I may not have been feeling Rose these past couple episodes, but I'm going to keep it real. Hello, like, come on now. So then they get on how Nick is always so drunk and they not supposed to be drinking before rehearsals and before performances. And she like, so what? As long as I don't miss a step. Like, and I mean, no shade. Nick is one of the better dancers and she, you know what I mean? Like, she don't be missing a step on her performances. She be eating up her solos and all that. So maybe the drunkenness be helping her eat it up even more. I don't know, because she be snapping if you ask me, okay? Her and Danny start going back and forth about it, but Jocelyn is like, let's just drop it for right now and let's go have a good rehearsal, okay? So they get on the sprinter and head to rehearsal, and they are back to telling Nick that she shouldn't be drinking all day, every day, and all that. And Raven chimes in and was saying that she feel like that they need to start having more respect for the OGs, and Nick be talking to them disrespectful. And then Nick is telling Raven like, well, you're yelling at me right now. So if you want respect, you have to give respect. And they was just going back and forth all about it. And it's just like, what you mean I got to respect the OGs? Like, who are y'all? Like, Jocelyn be treating y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all may have been here more seasons than me and work with Jocelyn longer than me, but it's like y'all in the same boat. Y'all competing for the same 50K. No shade. Raven, Jocelyn already Undertaker choke slammed you. Danny and Andrea, she be dog walking y'all damn near every episode. So it's just like, why do I need to have respect for y'all? For real, no shade. Like, I don't know. They lost me with that. But Nick stands up, and it looked like when she threw her hand back, something flew out her hand and hit, I think, Andrea. And it was just a big bus rumble happening after that. It happened so fast, I really couldn't even tell what was happening, but that's how the episode ended, okay? So next week, they have their show in Mexico. Raven tells Jocelyn about how disrespectful Nick is. Jocelyn finds out she will do the cover of Playboy Mexico and has to pick 2 girls to go with her. Now, comment down below and tell me which 2 girls y'all think she gonna pick. I feel like she's gonna pick as one of the girls Nick. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like Nick is gonna be one of the girls that she picked. I'm kind of thinking like Nick and Raven, or Nick and Rose. I don't know. That's my picks. Y'all comment down below and let me know who y'all think will be chosen to go with her to the Playboy shoot. And that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.